did do a little bit off screen. Like we here, you can see I'm at 99% instead of 97.
We are coming. We are coming for you.
So, what I figured out was what is it? These Nemesis missions. For some reason, the outpost didn't show up in the last stream, even though I technically had outposts to do. But after I went to the regions where I didn't do them, which, surprise, surprise, the one regions I didn't check, that I need to go to, Miss Morgul had, I think, 5 they had to do, and one of the other areas had, like, 2. I ended up doing most of those, and this is the last one, and then I should hit 100%. I did end up tweaking a little bit of the audio and VRM also in between streams. I was also gonna try to mess with setting up the dual streaming, since Twitch has gotten a lot more lax on the combining chat thing. But after looking up the methods to go about doing that, it seems like a little bit of a hassle at the moment for me to be bothering with that. Along with it might be a bit more hairy when it comes to doing the Udon Saber streams. I know Twitch is a bit more strict on their DMCA stuff. YouTube makes it pretty easy. I just cut out the bits that the certain copyrights don't like. Most copyright ones don't really care all that much.
I am of darkness now, but I have not fallen under the dominion of the Witch King. My fight goes on.
Otherwise, I did get the Wild Things and Trolling achievements off stream as well. They're kind of annoying to get, to be honest. Those are those types of achievements I just hate. It's just kind of like repetitive nonsense. The trolling one was the one where you gotta kill a like captain guy orc with a log, like while you're riding on its back. I looked up methods of going about doing it, and it seemed like the best way and consistent way to get it to work was get one of your followers. Say you went to your armory. Let's say you'd get this guy. You would end up getting him killed, resurrecting him so he can no longer betray you, then beat him down until he goes down on the ground. And in certain ones of your forts, you have ulags chained up. So as he's down on the ground and just about to die, you'd break out the ulag and then ride him. And then you don't have to hit him or anything when you're riding the ulag. Just as long as your ally died while you're riding the ulag, you'd get the achievement. Which obviously that's a lot easier than what I was doing. Actually trying to kill the captains and it doing absolutely 0 damage. And then the other one was kill a drake while riding the what's his name? The Garage. For that one, I ended up playing this one, Fire and Fury. At the start of the mission, you can instantly spawn in your garage, mount it, and use your bow and shoot down the Drake, and your bow will still count towards the achievement. The only downside is Latriel and your friendly orcs in the outposts right nearby have a very high chance of stealing the kill from you, so you might have to repeat it like a dozen times. But that was how I got that Wild Things achievement off screen. Otherwise, I don't think I did much else. Yeah, I think I got all the base game's achievements. Otherwise, the only exception would be the online. Like, say I'm only overall rating of 2,236. I need to be 2,500, and then the achievement would pop. But I'm just kind of doing it passively, not actually bothering with doing the online stuff. So hopefully that'll still climb while we play the DLC. Hoping. Otherwise, I did want to talk about some of the anime stuff that happened with some of the recent episodes, because there was a few good ones and a few disappointments. Like, I thought To Your Eternity was over. Like, I wasn't expecting another episode to come out, but I really enjoyed that they're finally getting back into fighting the knockers again. And we got to see the Fushi flesh suit, like zombie thing. The thing looked very cool. They did really good on the animation with that. Just the whole fighting scene and exploding him with freaking arrows, and you get a bunch of blood and gore. Just overall really well animated. I really hope we get more of that. It was a bit all over the place in some of the scenes, like blink and you'll miss it. Overall, I've really been liking To Your Eternity this season. They really brought it back in the second season. It's no first season, but it's better than the second season.
The alarm is little more than a call for help and a cry of terror.
This is at the outpost. Another one that was pretty good this season, or not season, but this episode, was the Masked Rider. Absolutely love the over-the-top fighting in that anime. Generally, I like all the characters. Like, they really nail it pretty well with their like backstories and making them interesting. So, I will say, one that was really the most disappointing for me this season has definitely been Fire Force. It's like, I absolutely love Fire Force, but I do generally think they could have gone in a different direction than they did. Haven't been too happy with the writing.
Why are my boys so useless? Look at them! They're dead! Now
I have to kill this guy. I'll go into more detail on it.
You think you're sneaky? Peek again!
Mostly the trickster.
In the gaps like that. Still watching for that one, Tom.
There's Vault Breaker. I didn't try vaulting, but good to know.
That's
I
enough.
probably did.
So ridiculous.
I was trying to run away, so that's a kill, I guess.
Do you really think this is why you're doing that again?
On your knees.
They need orcs in this area.
You will join me.
We'll get the fight over, I guess.
I am yours
It's
to
DLC
command.
fast.
Command.
So hopefully that's 100%. Because otherwise, I don't know.
But I was just getting started.
Yep. There you go. It's 100%. Over here, I can start her DLC. I guess I'll do hers first. Here. Before I start it, I'll talk about the Fire Force stuff.
Run him down and kill him.
Okay. So, especially with this season of Fire Force, I absolutely hate the cutaways to real life stuff. I just don't like it. The first 3 minutes of the most recent episode was just really cringe. The lady at the start gives off that overly expressive game character vibe. Do you remember when video games first got facial tracking stuff? They had to do that hyper over exaggeration expressions to get it to track properly. Yeah, she was doing that the entire time, and I just couldn't take it seriously at all. On top of that, she was pretty much lecturing you on mob mentality and overuse of phones. Which is yeah, I get it, but it's not why I'm watching the anime. I don't really want you to be lecturing me. And then later in the episode, you had a Karen mom also reinforcing the mob mentality, on top of just disapproving of the Tamaki character in the middle of battle, along with all the other crowds of people. And then just ends up getting poofed out of nowhere from her kid, that also goes on about lecturing Counterpoint about how sexuality is just a good thing, it's a human desire type thing, so on, so on. And then she just ends up poofing because he ended up being, what was it? A god of something. I forgot what the hell it was. But pretty much she made it as a god and got to decide the choice of who exists in the world at the time. It was strange. And then later on, when everyone started getting on her side, they all ended up starting getting naked and in the name of sexual desire being hope. And it was just strange. And then it ended off the episode with a throbbing bullet from the real assault to kill his doppelganger. It's I love the visuals of the anime. I love the fighting of the anime. I absolutely love the story in the first season of the anime. I think the second season. I don't remember what season we're on now. I don't know if it's season 3 or season 4. But I definitely remember really loving the first season 1 or 2. If we're on 3, And I only liked season 1. If we're on season 4, then I only like season 1 and 2.
Like a shadow. Never stop talking. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, it's not terrible. It's just, man, I feel like this anime could have gone in such a different direction and been done so much better. And then I still need to get caught up on my other animes today. I think I'm behind by like 1 or 2 days now. So there's a few I need to watch. Like, I know the Polar Opposites one, I think, is the next one, which I'm looking forward to that. That was just a very cozy watch. Do I want to do Nemesis with her? I mean, I guess I did Nemesis with the main story, so it should be fine. And I don't really want to be a masochist and go to the even higher difficulties.
I failed you. I stood with Celebrimbo, I wore his ring. And we failed to defeat the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord and the Bright Lord are one. A flaming eye above Barad-dûr. But I sent you to Mordor for the Nazgul. And your work is unfinished. Look to Minas Morgul, and the Nazgul who dwells within it. You know the one of whom I speak.
He died. I took the new ring and left him to die.
He now wears the Ring of Isildur. He belongs to the Dark Lord. It falls to you.
My lady, I cannot. Let me come home.
You will wear the new ring. You will finish what you started. Then you may return home.
It will be done.
Always knew the Grey Walker would take down the Witch King. Soon as he walked in here, I said, "There's the new boss."
think there's an achievement I do.
My light will be their undoing.
To heal.
You've been injured. My light will heal.
Oh, regen burst.
Spread his dominion.
Oh yeah, what's that anime called? Did I? Give me a second.
Which king
What did I put in my save later? Gate. I think they're doing like a Gate movie. Like, it's one of those animes where I really wouldn't mind it getting more to it. It's just, from what I've heard, it doesn't get very good later on. It's just one of those animes that just kind of got worse. I need to buy more orcs. Everyone here. Is there a limit to the amount I can buy?
Did you hear that? That filthy! I am young. Filthy claw! Didn't see that coming, That don't look right!
On the ground. Or can you just interrupt it?
You can't get away!
Hold off and fight large groups right now.
You will find him in the Great Hall. This feels very foreign.
Did you hear?
So far, it definitely does feel like Corey's been on the downgrade. So playing as tags. It's definitely an upgrade versus the base Talion. You got heroes. Thank you.
Damn, these elves are fast!
Does have the stealth shirt. Good.
He takes off like nothing!
He is changed. He belongs to the Dark Lord. Your time has come, Nazgul.
You will not kill me again.
You should have died!
Celebrimbor deceived you, as he deceived me.
You wear Isildur's ring!
And you wear Celebrimbor's.
Stop doing the jump. I haven't got much of any damage on you.
I was sent here to kill you.
That will not happen.
You serve Sauron.
I serve Middle-earth.
So much HP. Here we go.
I may wear Isildur's ring, but I am not yet a Nazgul. Shelob saw the future that has come to pass. She saw the great eye above Barad-dûr. And she also saw the need for a counterbalance.
Are you that counterbalance?
No. We are.
I was sent here to kill you.
You once told me that in the war against darkness, stalemate is victory. Do you still believe that?
I believe Mordor and the Nazgul must be contained. But how long can you fight this war before you fall and join them?
I don't know. So perhaps you should stay close. Come. After the Witch King's fall, an attack commenced against multiple fortresses.
And by who?
That is what we need to find out.
As one power falls, another one rises.
That is the way of Mordor.
This fort would not withstand an attack of ghouls.
It's not the ghouls that concern me.
My lordship,
Attacks have commenced against the other forts. We must prepare.
this is unfortunate. If attacked now, we will fall.
What has happened?
Osram's departed a week ago to avenge his blood brother. He took his drakes with him. We have not heard from him since. Yesterday, Thrak was poisoned. He confronted Ahisu, who denied responsibility. Thrak, perhaps deranged by poison, stabbed Ahisu, who then bled to death.
It's a wonder you've been able to hold the fort as long as you have.
We won't hold it at all without reinforcements.
I may know a few orcs who could provide the defenses we need. They are unique.
Very well. I must attend to the fortress in Saragost.
Saragost,
Whereas you now wear the ring.
I will not dominate these orcs. But I will bring them back. One way or another. This should be interesting.
Virtual state of war. You only get one chance to recruit these orcs. Okay.
With every hour you wait,
Okay, these are her skills, legacy skills. Yeah, those are from the base game. Quickly. Golden one's probably better overall. Because that ward one looks like you're putting in a lot of trust in how he's doing it. Rainbow light. I kind of like both of those. Up here. That's pretty good. Just getting your guys back up from the ground. Needed longer is alright. There's this one. HP. What hand infuses enemies with light? For the most part, you're going to be using it outside of combat. At least hopefully. Oh, and that one's just pretty good. Being able to protect yourself from damage and get off the heal. They take that.
falls further into darkness.
You sent me to kill Nazgul. I will do what is needed when the time comes.
Let's just do these ones, I guess. Chase with your orifice in that guy. honestly don't remember if I even did this DLC. Like, I swear I remember some of these abilities, but I really don't remember doing all this stuff. It could be that I was just forgettable, I don't know. Yeah. Then, nearing the end for the good games I want to talk about. And then after I'm done with that, I do have some games that I did like, but never end up beating or don't think I'd ever recommend them. There's a few in there that it's kind of like a love-hate.
We came here to eradicate the filthy spiders, and what do we find? Now elves are infesting the place. This looks like a good time. I hate elves. I've got you now. Watch out! I've prepared for this! She detonated! You're all getting in my way! Move! That line is deadly!
What's that?
Gonna make this hurt! Get that!
This feels very cheesy.
You're not getting me with that light! Let's see your
Okay. Oh, it counts as ignite? Okay. There's blade. Increase melee damage against beasts. Instantly kills grunts. With an ineffective against captains. I don't know if I like that. I mean, I guess it's fine since I can just use this light ability instead of the counter against the captains. Instant 40%. Alright. What did this do for armor? Increase healing rate. The other one's just light added to enemies. Okay. Yeah, as for the next good game, I mean, I think I've talked about them before. The Saints Row series. At least the original Saints Row. Like Saints Row 1, 2, 3, I'd say are the good ones. 4 was just alright, just felt like a step back in a lot of regards. I'd say that was probably like the start of the downfall of the series, really. I'd say to some regard a little bit to 3. Because 3 started going a bit overboard. And 4 just fucking threw it off a cliff in terms of overboard. Then I never played Get Out of Hell or there's another one. I don't remember what the heck its name was. And then there's the reboot, but we don't talk about the reboot.
Let me tell you about the machine. It does not stop, it does not slow, and it does not abide men, or elves, or spiders! Attack from all sides! That's right!
That's not what I want.
Are we fighting or... Can't be done!
That's not who I wanted to hit. The categories. Virus. Still on how her fights are like just exclusively the captain and his group of followers. No other random enemies are included.
Watch out, he'll
Immune
explode!
delay?
Oh, very...
That's annoying.
That was a good one! Where'd you go?
Yeah, heavy attack. Can't do
She's
the
going to blow him
exterminate.
up!
I'll just whittle you down.
You're dead! Fuck you!
It's the kind of question. How does one exactly become immune to light?
That's work, that! Oh, hey!
Okay. I understand if it was
Still ineffective!
people that are like really, really hard.
From all sides!
It's annoying. I still got my kit that would really affect this guy. Yeah, you don't have a heavy attack. What's your healing? Not really.
Up there!
There's like no evidence.
Let that elf build it!
Oh, I can steer now. Oh, you get that. Come on.
Can't win against all of us!
Let's see. Yeah, when it came to the original Saints Row, I really loved the more focused and more serious tone mixed with the good potty mouth humor.
Go over this again! You'll have to do better!
It's not like the reboot where it feels like they play everything safe. You can't have a big issue with a lot of games nowadays, where you just can't have any type of humor or be offensive to any type of people at all anymore.
You can't win against all of us!
The original
Moves you've got!
actually shows how people really are, mixed with being a little bit over the top
Getting out of there!
in terms of your game stuff.
Let that hurt!
I don't know if there's any point in me using any of that stuff. It seems like the only things that affects this guy is just my normal attack. Arrows.
Can't win against all of us!
was Pierce. We had Johnny Gat.
Very pretty move.
What's the
You're
lady's name?
not getting out of this.
Oh, I don't know her name.
Oh yeah. Get back here.
And then,
Beat all of us.
absolutely love the mini games had throughout all the Saints Row games. The traffic one where you gotta
Whoops.
pretty much commit fraud,
Can't win
hit by a bunch of
against
commons.
Ow.
The like game show
You're
one.
doing well, but not well enough.
That's
You can't beat all
mascot
of us.
cat. I don't remember if it was in the original or if that was introduced only in 3 and 4. I remember if he was in the original ones. It's taking forever.
Attack from all sides! You're not getting out of this!
I still wish we had pretty much a like proper gang style game. The original San Andreas and the Saints Row ones did that really well. Oh yeah, I guess. Well, no, he was immune to execution. I don't know if that means he would have been immune to stealth. But
Very pretty.
like I love the
Can't win against all
like
of us!
thieving, robbing mechanic minigame from San Andreas.
Were you on the roll there? Can't win against all of us!
Die. There we go. Jeez. Huh. Get up. Someone that would help with a lot of damage. I don't think there really is. No. Go with this one. Can I build that up quicker? The executions. Let's take 3 less damage. Some of your mounts. Okay. Well, I don't know if I necessarily like that part with the might. We'll see. Because getting just the free executions when you're mounted is kind of nice. $13, $10, $14, and $30. I don't know if there's really any reason for me to kill these guys, like the random ones here, other than just loot. So I'd assume I just do the main missions. I think I have the Beast Hunter's dagger. Let's see. That was this, right? Now. It seems like like they expect you to do these ones in certain orders. I guess just go do the missions.
An orc who builds rather than destroys?
You'll find Mordor is full of such wonders.
Now.
A good hit! You take it tough, do you? Let's see if something just moved over there. No escape for you. An intruder!
The next series was the Dead Space. I haven't ended up playing the remaster of the Dead Space yet. Do you want to see how that is and how it compares to the original? I really do like Dead Space. I can remember playing the crap out of the first and second one, and I don't think I beat the third. I don't remember if I beat it. I ended up playing it co-op on like the really hard difficulty with somebody. I don't remember if we finished it. Like I might have ended up playing it by myself after a certain point of them not playing it. I do remember it got very stiff.
This'll drive the buggers out!
I do remember this game.
Eat the bone shaker!
If you save enough of his workers, you will gain his favor.
Get away from my workers! You burned off my work then! You must protect your workers! We're months behind schedule!
There's nothing left for you here! Leave!
Rise, vermin! Rise! Finally! Someone who appreciates what I'm doing here!
What is it that you're doing here?
Only the greatest architectural achievement in Mordor, the first of its kind. An underground fortress, impervious to all forms of attack. Once we clear these damn ghouls out, are you with me?
Let's say I'm not against you.
Get ready for a fresh growth of ghouls, boys! Underground fortresses will be the next big thing. Once this one's done, all the overlords will want one.
Go execute tunnels! Away with you!
Word of my workers spread far. Baradur, the Marauder, and Machine Force, I need them all. Except for the outposts. Not happy. We will conquer the underworld, just as we have the over.
Yeah, I remember Dead Space 1 and 2 being absurdly good. But the main thing I can remember from Dead Space 3 was the I don't know who the second character was, but if I remember correctly, they just didn't feel very attached to the story. And then like almost all the combat encounters felt so like bland. Felt like every time we went like room to room, you're fighting the exact same things. There was much like horror aspect to it at that point. It kind of felt like it was going more towards the action route, kind of like what happened with Splinter Cell. For sure, if you played on high difficulties, you died. Since you were just fighting the same enemies all the goddamn time, and it lost its horror aspect. Get in respect like 10 elves. of horror games respect tension.
This is my masterpiece, she-elf. My shrine to orc greatness, to Mordor itself.
It's a shrine to something.
You did great work here today, and with my archers gone, I'm going to need protection. I don't pay much, but you'll have no shortage of glory. Consider yourself hired.
I won't disappoint you. What he lacks in humility.
Achievement? But yeah, like I remember the original two Dead Spaces were very good on the tension and horror aspects. It's kind of like with Outlast. Is it? No, Outlast. The first Outlast did tension really, really well and horror really well. They didn't like overstay their welcome in terms of chase scenes like the second game. The second game was literally just all chase scenes. It was absurdly unnecessary. Turns fuse greater amount of light. I'll probably do that one. Then again, the chain is really cool. I do the chain.
He makes up 4 in strength.
Let us hope so.
Talion's follower says this Uruk has unmatched skills with the crossbow.
We shall see.
And that is actually the next game that was on my list. Outlast. It's one of the few horror games. Like, there's not really many horror games I can think of that even came close. Like, even when I think of something like Resident Evil. Resident Evil feels like over time, like they have their moments of horror, but usually it just ends up being an action game in the grand schemes of it. And then there was a PC horror game that released like a chapter that felt like its own like game with it did horror really, really well, but I just can't remember the name off the top of my head. It had a Easter egg. That's like the number one thing you remember about the game. Like open up the door and then there's like the monster doing like a dance. And dubstep music. At like the end of the chapter. I remember watching like 2 or 3 different people play that. And that one was always enjoyable. I did watch Markiplier recently play the first part of the newest Resident Evil. It looks good. Like that's one thing I'll definitely give it. Is visually the new Resident Evil looks really nice on PC. Like it's definitely one of those things about the what it's called. Like it works very well for linear games. Just don't do it with open world games. Like them using it to do an open world-ish Monster Hunter, terrible idea. Like I really wish they gave Monster Hunter Wilds the time and respect and passion they did, or that they do with the Resident Evil games. It's like Monster Hunter World did so great. Now, if you put that passion into Wilds, you probably would have gotten that much, like retaining of players and so on. This is what we got.
They know what power you carry. My mistress has felt the sting of its light. She said you would seek me out. You have nothing to fear, Kirmizold. I am Arbaruk, and I am to offer you my support.
And what's the price for this gracious offer?
Machine-worshipping fools trespass upon the domain of my mistress. Drive them out. They seek ore for their machines, but my mistress rests below their feet. Slay them, bring an end to their incessant digging. The precious children will aid you.
But yeah, Outlast, I absolutely love the enemies from it. A very good horror stuff. The only aspect I didn't really like was the more supernatural aspects. I'd say like the ending and the wall rider. That part wasn't all that great to me. I think the lab part was very meh. The DLC was also really good. They did really good on the DLC.
It'll be the blood.
That should be the challenge on? Yeah. Also, with Outlast, it does the chase scenes properly. Like, what's that game? The Poppy's Playtime. I fucking hate those types of games. But, I occasionally watch some people play them. I think I recently watched Lane, she's a VTuber, her play it. And, I hate the games that have those, like, hyper-linear chase scenes where they want you to do, like, objectives and shit that you haven't done before, like, during this chase scenes, on top of if you get caught once during it, it's just instantly over, because then that just completely ruins the tension. And it's not really horror at that point, it's just like repetitive
I do
and
not wish to waste the
track.
lives of our beautiful children so needlessly. You go first. I will help only if the need arises. Be aware, there are 3 captains who guard this area. Expect them.
3 captains.
I heard there was someone
Okay,
going
this still
around and
made no
locking up
sense.
my mining site.
Swap it
I don't
another
know
3
who
guy I
did
killed.
something so foolish, but I do know that you pay for it in pain. Yes, such delicious pain it will be. Well, delicious for me.
Feel the venomous wrath of my mistress and her brood.
Sounds really good. It's not too very much, does it?
Lay the traitor alone. You won't turn me into one of your...
Be careful. Of course.
Here's a trick for you.
Oh, Jesus. And all HP. Why are we not focusing on the other guy? But I absolutely love
They know what power you
Doctor.
carry. My mistress has felt the sting of its light. She said you would seek me
The
out.
guy that calls you.
You have nothing to
I think
fear,
Pinky.
Kirmizold. I am Arbaruk, and I
Outlast.
am to offer you my
The
support.
And what is the price for this?
I didn't really care much for the
offer?
priest. He was just alright.
Machine worshipping fools trespass upon the domain of my mistress. Drive them out.
Groomsmen?
Very well.
The DLC?
They seek ore for their machines, but my mistress rests below their feet. Slay them. Bring an end to their incessant dealing.
But if there is an
Will aid you.
means to increase the HP, I might end up turning down the difficulty because I don't necessarily like getting just one shot. Especially when the enemies themselves aren't necessarily more difficult. It just feels like my kit's just limited. Versus Talion's kit. That's why your kills is tired. Then the next one is Far Cry 3. So that was like the main Far Cry I played out of all of them.
Assaulting this
love
encampment
Far Cry
head-on will
3.
be too costly.
Boz was such
I
a
do
great
not wish to
enemy.
waste the lives of her beautiful children so needlessly. You go first. I will help only if the need arises. Be aware, there are 3 captains who guard this area.
Like I do remember the open world aspect kind of got a bit stale. But I mean that's kind of expected for Ubisoft games.
I heard there was someone running around and mocking up my mining site. I don't know who do something so foolish, but I do know that you pay for it in pain. Yes, such delicious pain it will be. Well, delicious for me.
Yeah, I did enjoy the environment, like the world of Far Cry 3. I didn't care much for your, like, friends and brother and whatnot. I didn't really care for them.
One step ahead. If it's not one elf you're dealing with, it's another. Don't let up. You're a weak swing.
I did nothing.
Be quick, lads.
Okay.
Is she training him or filling him up? Hold this, would ya? You can keep your... Take that! Your life will be heard in the darkness of Mordor!
And this time he gets staged. This time I got better on the GM, their perks. Beast Hunter Blade. Execution Captain. Team July. You just do that square. Jesus. The big guy would help being nice there.
I was a fool to doubt my mistress. You have upheld your end of the bargain. I am yours until she tells me otherwise.
And then if I remember correctly, they had the tattoo system.
His
Has
dedication
like
to
your
Shiloh.
upgrade system in that one. And then you had your whole hunting stuff that is part of it. I do remember that getting a bit tedious. It felt like you really had to go out of your way for some of the upgrades. You just grind out a bunch of the animals. Longer detonates explosives or heals allies. Right down follower. I'll probably go with this one just for now. Oh wait, I can buy these actually. Okay, that's actually helpful. Let's explode and blind captains. Okay. Obviously just getting health rage. There's no reason to not have that. It's that dagger I'm supposed to have. It's light things beasts. Keen light reach kill. What with the bow? I don't know what Elven Star is, but alright.
I am curious to see what his fate will be when he outlives his usefulness.
There's this one. And the Circle Tamer. And the Ice Stalker. I swear there was another one, but now it's not here. Oh well. It's fine.
Walkers all come. No, did you hear that?
The next ones on my list were the Dead Rising series. I absolutely love, I want to say it was... I don't know if it was Dead Rising 1. Pretty much all your little mini-ish game ones. Like, yeah, I think like K0 something West. There's like a very, very tiny like snippet area thing. I absolutely love those games for their like hordes of zombie killing, fancy weapons you can make. I did hate the timers. I've never liked the timer systems in those types of games for like doing the quests. I remember the like NPCs that you gotta keep alive being completely shit. I think in the later games they were better. I think in like Dead Rising 3, that's the one I'm thinking of. We played as like, the car mechanic guy. In that one they were alright.
This is impossible! He never misses! Come on, boys! He can't get us all! Let's just rush him!
What's in my fire?
I'm not your filthy...
Eltario, take
Yeah,
care.
I always remember
Do not
Dead Rising
mention
always had your like interesting
He was
psychos.
forging alliance.
It wasn't necessarily
I
good
understand.
combat. Like I'll fully admit, it's not like the boss fights were really good. They were just interesting and like fun. Like remember the, I think it was a fat guy and a tiger. You had like your Vietnam veteran, which to my knowledge they completely changed him because they didn't want to offend Vietnamese people. They changed, I think, the butcher Asian shaft. They changed it to an American because they didn't want to offend Asians. I think there's another one they changed. There was one other psycho I think they changed in like their remaster of it. I can't remember. But it's another one of those types of games where it's like very unnecessary changes. It's like if you're gonna remake it, all I'm asking for you to do is pretty much up its visuals and maybe fix some bugs. Don't change things because it doesn't fit with the current modern things.
I watched as you slew your way to me. You are no Uruk, and no friend of Sauron. Tell me, is there anything these wretched Uruks are good for?
I suppose they die well enough.
I am the Bow of Morgoth, and I have resisted the usurper's rabble alone for far too long. Let us fight together.
Morg! You've slaughtered too many of my boys for too long. Today I'll finally end your miserable life.
Yeah, the challenge. Just the line of fires. getting...
It is good to fight beside another archer. You are not beholden to the pretender. Therefore you will stand with me against his vile host.
How could I say no?
Morgoth was a dumb.
I do remember getting Zombrex. Like, constantly backed for your kid was a little annoying. So granted, last longer. Can we use multiple stealth attacks? Maybe this one.
And hateful foe. If he knew one of his most dedicated followers would end up working with an elf.
These two would just hold off until afterwards.
Whoever leads them, their armies are massing.
They all fall like those before them.
But he doesn't understand. I don't like the sound of that. For the walkies!
Yeah, I remember playing as the camera guy, the biker guy, and the mechanic guy. Out of all of them, honestly, I think I like the biker guy the most. The mechanic guy was the most forgettable. Like, I honestly don't remember much about him. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no. Honestly, he was kind of forgettable. I know they came out with a... I don't know if it was outright called Dead Rising 4. But they're like Christmas one. It was like a downgrade to the series in like every way. Like, I don't think I'll ever end up buying it and trying it. It's just one of those ones where it's like I just don't even want to know it exists. Just let it rest.
A new power rises in Mordor today. As we speak, the Grave Walker faces a massive army at his gates in Saragost. His host will fall, and there will be no help for you or the band of misfits you enlisted. You lot have no idea what's coming! You...
Oh, I will enjoy watching them cut down by the archers I trained.
This army will break itself upon my walls. Shelob's children will do their part, and I will stand with them.
Get to your positions.
To battle and to victory!
We must hold the fort!
Shine it on me, please! Yes, yes! More body! Keep away from that fire!
Jesus.
I like watching you burn!
One shot me?
Got you!
It's finally too much.
Don't get near the fire! That'll burn you alive! She's making him glow!
You inspire me, grand forces, with your mediocrity.
Mordor is ours!
remember in the original Dead Rising, I would go around and try to freaking kill every single zombie I could in an area. I think it was actually possible, like, you could kill a lot of them, but after a while they would start respawning them.
Choicest materials. I scour them to strip away fat, soften them by pounding in dung, and soaking them in caragor brains. And when I slip into your cured hide, I make you look good. I want that skin's under attack!
Bleeding! Try it! It's not mine! You're wasting my time! Here's death in my face! How did you do that? Waste of time!
It really does just do a lot of damage. Alright, then you guys can deal with this. I'm gonna go. He freaking goes down right after I leave. I guess he is.
I shed this blood for you!
What are you behind this, I wonder? Hoping to take advantage, no doubt. I knew it'd work!
Wasn't too bad.
We've lost Ghost.
I don't suppose they had anything to do with it.
So,
enjoy your triumph. It will be fleeting, like your humanity. You wear the ring of a Nazgul, though you are not worthy of it. And so, it will be ours, as will the Ringmakers.
The Dark Lord himself could not take this ring. What hope do you have?
The Dark Lord and the Ringmaker burn atop Barad-dûr. The Witch King is diminished. We are ascendant.
Slayer. Slayer! Go to Minas Morgul, make sure it is secure. We do not have the forces to retake Saragost.
Then I will burn it to the ground.
In all the jams. Yeah. You mouthy. So I just keep on. I don't know if I'm gonna remember to use them. Yeah. Get these, but I assume these guys are very high level if they're recommending other sets.
The Elf Assassin. Everyone's talking about you. Except the ones who are dead, of course. And that number's growing.
And what makes you think you won't soon join it?
I'm worth more to you alive. See, I provide solutions. In this case, potential recruits.
Scouting. Guess these are all just this region's ones. I guess I just gotta do this.
A duo. 2 followers for the price of 1. I'm told they're rather excitable.
Oh yeah. The next game is Guacamelee. It's like a luchador style 2D. What would be the closest game? It's kinda Hollow, just with a lot more combos and stuff like that. It's one of those games where I just got bored with whatever was out at the time and I picked it up because I think it was either one of the games they give out for free on Xbox or just because it's on Games Pass. I think I 100%ed it. It was either 100% of it or got really, really close, but one of the achievements were just so pain in the ass, it just couldn't bother anymore. Not 100% though.
Some orcs have simple pleasures. These two have a love for all that is loud and explosive. Use this knowledge to draw them out, then secure their loyalty.
Arrows.
Did I just hear something? I'm almost done.
Yeah, I think they came out with a
Tinder, did you hear that? It was Bones! Glorious Bones! Who did this? Come out! Let's make things go boom together!
I am Altariel, the blade of...
You make awesome bones! We have to work together! In fact, we could use your skills for a project we've been working on! If you help us, we'll owe you one! There will be boons!
How could I say no to such an enthusiastic invitation?
Good! Yes, good! Me and my blood brother here have a problem with something that lives in the caves nearby. And it always ruins our fun. Whenever we try to reach new levels of boom, it shows up and puts out all the fires. We want to break it and make it our own. In fact, we'll make a game of it. Whoever makes the most booms in the process wins. Here we are. Remember, don't kill the beast. We just want to break. We start on boom.
Boom?
3, 2, 1, boom.
It's hard, Jesus.
Feeling the booms now.
You know, it's one thing to be doing this boom stuff, but it's another when he's on your ass 24/7.
Tinder, get the ropes ready.
No need for ropes. I can take care of this.
The arrows?
That was amazing! My ears are still ringing, and I've been nearly deaf for years! As for this beast, you'll be singing it again real soon. Oh, the sweet booms it'll make! You're one of us now. Anytime you need something to go boom, just ask. And we won't take no for an answer.
I'm honored.
No, no, no. We're honored.
Such base orcs. But allies are few and far between in Mordor.
I just hope my ears stop. If this fortress can't be taken, I'll destroy it.
Either way, it will weaken our enemies.
As for the next game, it's one that I still don't know why they haven't made more. I know their most recent one didn't do the greatest, but it is definitely a series that should get some love. Is the Trials games. Remember on, I think, the 360, playing the crap out of Trials Evolution. Like, it wasn't the most complicated game. I think you were literally just using the joystick to do all the balancing and the tricks and get through the maps. I absolutely loved that game. It was kind of rage-inducing on some of the levels, especially learning how to do some of the tricks, and then trying your best to get to the checkpoints, fucking up. Or if you're trying to do like your time trials just as your friends. Back when it was pretty popular for those types of games to have like leaderboards and you can see your friends like ghosts as you're doing it. Like some racing games had that.
One word. Barrels.
You're correct. That is one word.
They're all over the place. Normally, you poison a barrel. It's good for a couple dead orcs. But use this poison, and you'll render the entire fortress uninhabitable. Lousy globs don't even need to drink it. Then again, there's one glob in there who owes me a favor. I've got to get him out, or I'll catch up with you later.
Because if I remember correctly with the newer one, like I don't even remember what it's called. The new version of Trials. I remember that I think they went like a lot more like futuristic with it. And it felt a lot more soulless. Like the original one really fit with the like off-road motorcyclist like aesthetic. While the new one just kind of felt a little soulless. You don't gotta change what the game is based off of just for the sake of it being a new one. Just give us more of what we had before. Use explosion if using light. That was not cool.
Now we shall see how effective his solutions are, and perhaps why he is providing them.
I also don't know if I'd ever return to the Trials game, really. It is kind of one of those games where it's a game of this era. Same with the next one on my list, but the next one I would, if I had Guitar Hero controller, I would definitely play more Guitar Hero. Yeah, the next game's Guitar Hero. I played so many different Guitar Hero games. I wasn't absurdly good at it. I think at most I played hard. Never got up to playing the higher difficulties. Just can't poison it like this. Can't.
Ha ha! Another abomination cleansed from Mordor.
Is there a reason for him to snipe?
Word of advice. You might want to back away from the poisonous green fog. Once you get the rest of the barrels poisoned, all the orcs in here will have to flee. Or die.
Sounds like you have everything planned out.
Except for that glob I need to rescue. He's too well guarded. Could use a hand getting him out of here. If you're inclined.
So what is the objectives? 4 poison arrows near him. Okay, but where?
Should do it for this effort. That will be flint and tinder. They're here.
Oh, those guys.
Now, this is what I call helping.
Is that symbol the person I'm supposed to
We're close to
yeah,
my
I've seen that.
Now might be a good time to rescue him, if you're so
Set me
inclined.
free before they cut me apart.
I think I owe you a favor.
2 now.
It isn't really guarded, but alright. Yeah, when it came to Guitar Hero, I played like 5 or 6 different Guitar Heroes. I mean, the one I absolutely remember the most, because I think that was one I tried to 100%, was Lego one. I think it was Lego Rockband.
He's convinced.
But I remember the main downside of that game is I think 2 of the achievements wanted you to play like their playlist thing where it's like, oh, you gotta play 100 songs back to back. Thing is, the game didn't have enough songs. So you were literally playing like multiple songs that you've already heard. What the heck? Yeah, the Guitar Hero games are definitely like one of those types of games in the area.
That's all the barrels in the outer wall.
You don't really
Time to
get
head further into the fortress.
like differing controller type games. I mean, we got our VR. It's technically a different controller.
What the bloody stroke is going on out here? Why is there poison everywhere?
5. It's probably gonna take a while to
She
kill.
elf! Oh, I hope you had fun. Because
Fun's
now
not a
I'm
way
gonna
in.
tear you apart!
Rage by light.
Bleed for me!
Are you immune to it?
You can keep your eliminations! I think not!
At least it seems like he can get dazed pretty easily.
I know nothing for you! Enough of you! I knew you'd overextend!
Yeah, he wasn't bad at all.
At least, make it quick. Good work. Now get to a safe distance and signal me when you're clear. I've placed archers who'll blow up the barrels. No one's ever setting foot in this fortress again.
Like noise she makes when you're doing the jumping stuff's a little annoying. Not as good as Batman's noise.
Another fortress taken from the Flaming Eye, and done so without an army.
But the Gravewalker does have an army, and you will have to face him.
Just gotta do these. I guess that one doesn't have a requirement or like suggestion, so that should be fine.
Look, it's the she-elf. Blade the straw. I don't like the
Cold mountain air really makes you feel alive, doesn't it? That feeling will pass.
You biting me?
Watch out, Helicable! You are doing well, but not well. You can't beat all of us! Careful of the light! If you start glowing, run! Attack from all sides!
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'll take it. What does this one do? If it counter freezes enemies, that's actually nice. And a big boost of damage against frozen guys? Okay. Do like that. Choose some gears to do that one, because that one doesn't have a requirement. Then the next one on my list was Crysis. Now, I don't think I ever played the original Crysis or Crysis 2? I think I only played Crysis 3. I remember enjoying that game. I don't remember too much from it because it's been forever. I do remember enjoying it. remember if we got a Crysis since then.
I came here for adventure, to test myself against the elements. Not a Mirkwood if I wanted to dance with some feeble elf. Let's go. You die! Yeah, more of those! Right, time for murder. See me? You won't make a glowworm out of me! It's unnatural! You should rub a plant on that swing even faster! Don't lose the living! You'll fly! Come and get what's coming! Now you do it!
And I'm feeling
She's lighting him up!
that's not. Yeah, neither way. Why do it take so long for it to tell me?
Finally! I hate fancy!
The spiders ever spawn.
Step off, Lord! Got it,
Normally I saw him I wasn't ability at all. Maybe these fights last long enough for me to get it. What's that would do? Let's take less damage versus primate. This is just increased elf shot. Visible text sign from curse. I don't care about that part. Each attack to bow shatter frozen enemies, dealing heavy damage. Okay. Depending how good that heavy damage is, that could be kind of nice. Really like. I don't know if I like English. If it's not going to kill the enemy in one hit, I don't really like it. Traps at once is cool. It's like very good crowd control. Now I'm assuming it's all the fire ones. Now it technically would want you to go back to the other area. Well, I guess there's this one here. Yeah, let's go back here. Still wonder how much of a suggestion it is versus difficulty. These things. right, if I go in here, it's like, oh, it's level 60.
I suppose it was me imagination. Why? Oh, there.
Now, I mean, I've already technically talked about this one before, but Simpsons Game. Not the hit and run, the other one where you get to play as each one of the family members and they have unique abilities. I really want to return to that one. The only downside I can remember from it is I think the checkpoints were absolutely terrible. I remember loving just the complexity of the levels. How much things you could do in each
Dangerous round here, Elf. Not because of the giant spider lurking in
along
the
with,
cave. Because of the machine orcs who've come to exterminate us.
Simpsons World.
Good one! One of you's gonna kill ya!
Jesus.
Finally! You're a pieces! Oh, you're fine! He's got it up! This club's mine! Already on the state! And there you go! Up in here! Put a machine! There! He's back! Foul health magic!
Like you should spawn. Oh, you're knocked down and visual yourself. Of course you would. No proof says I do anything not. Of course he throws it at me. You have the captain to hit. Hit. No damage to him, Jesus. Even the boy. Maybe I'll just kill you if you do anything no damage to the guy.
Here off, you useless! Right, time for murder! I broke that up!
Let's do all these challenges if they're gonna all be like this. Say the main things I can remember from the Simpsons games was Homer's power was turning him into like a ball of lard. I think Marge was she could make a mob of people, and her like level was trying to stop violent video games. I think Bart's was a slingshot. I have zero clue what Lisa's power was. I think they worked together. And, well, no, I think he would just work together with two in a lot of areas. I remember the museum, the like wood cutting place, which I think the wood cutting place is one of the places I hated. A factory, which is probably the like nuclear plant. I think the dock, and then like the bad side of town, and then Homer's like dream land with like a bunch of food. Those are the levels I can remember off the top of my head. Where's this? There's a flash of light. Slam down. A stronger burst of light. I mean, this one just looks cooler. I don't know if it's better. Beast. Barret. It's better than what I got. Look like a goofball. This hood does not match the folding underneath. And then the last food game on my list, and I'm finally done with the good games, is Bionicle Heroes. I absolutely love that game. It's another one of your absurd walkathons. And I love how just the sheer amount of characters. It's pretty much like your, maybe like your Lego games. You can switch between a bunch of types of characters. I do remember it being absurdly grindy though.
The spider Sheila lurks in the caves. Ancient though she may be, she is not invulnerable, and soon she will feel my sting. Here, I'll give you a taste.
A worthy foe! Be the machine! Good one!
Ah, stop that right now!
It does make it really easy.
Watch out for her light! Scum! Die!
Like, I know there was a...
Many elves have been sent to Mordor, and each has met their end here. They come clad in formidable armor, wielding mighty weapons, and when they find an orc, they kill without mercy, until they find me.
Oh, that's insane. What's your train of thought there? Oh yeah. I know there was a like mod project people were working on, kind of like your Skyblivion. It's going to be like a standalone new Bionicle game experience. think whoever the ownership of, I'm assuming it's Lego, finally told them to like can it. So you won't get to see that Bionicle project. But I also know they were like some of the creators were kind of your crazy political driven people. So who knows what would have been going on with some of the content in that game. It wouldn't surprise me if it got co-opted in some way.
This is a very fine make.
Oh, I already had one. Damage, mouse might. Ingredients. That one just sounds better.
The armorer who forged it was gifted indeed. In some respects. In others he was flawed. You know this better than most.
So there we go, this section's all done. Sometimes I do that for each one of these. I think this was the other one. Probably finish this area and then call it there, and then continue the next one on the next stream. I don't know how much more I have left of the DLC. I assume we visit each area. Then again, I already have practically all the skill points.
That filthy elf! Please!
A lot of poison damage. Yeah, eventually I'm going to check to see if I can buy the Bionicle game. Go back and play that.
I thought I'd experienced every pleasure there was. But this place, the air, the dizzying heights, make me tingle! Or maybe you're causing that. Time to show some real pain. Polish off! Polish! I want to try that line!
Isn't like this.
I'll share your... Oh, she's making him glow!
So cheesy. I should have probably done the immunity build-up at the very least.
Everyone, root out the pink skin!
Give up.
Yeah, that's how it's done! Time to show you real pain! Yeah. Oh, there's nothing left! I got ya! Ooh, does the line hurt? Yes, you. Didn't mean to do that! Poison those great that are knotted! Today, she's making it glow! We're done for! The captain's dead!
What's the ice bow do? Okay, that's nice. That means I can freeze on demand. On top of the counter to freeze. would say on my list of... Not really list, this one's only 2. Next one was... Dead Cells. Like, I like Dead Cells as a game, but it's one of those ones where I feel like its repetitiveness just drills into me too much. I can remember clearing, I think, like the first 3 or 4 areas, but over time I just absolutely hated having to constantly go back through those set areas. I think you were able to up it to like hard mode or something, and then you could fight harder versions of those starter enemies.
Look, it's the she-elf.
You will fall. You're no match for an Olaf. No.
I remember them not being very interesting, or very good, and then there's something. It's that cave. There was something. Oh wait, no. Entrance to. Let me check here since it's close. But I remember getting like certain ones of the like new weapons or new ones. There's new skills or something. It's been so long since I played. You had to get so hyper specific to get some of the items. It just felt like it was becoming a drag the longer and longer I played. Kind of reminds, I think another one that was like that was Rogue something, like Rogue Knight. I never ended up playing the first one, but I played the second one and felt pretty much the same way about that one. It's definitely not a.
I came here because I was bored everywhere else with the looting, the drinking, the marauding.
Not good enough.
But what do I find? An elf. Your kind is as boring as it gets.
Could just be I just don't like roguelites enough.
Will you remember to hit that lightning below with it?
It's beautiful. And arrow, gross. Daisy.
You're not even trying! That must have really want you dead! I'm your head!
Seriously? This guy's gonna be annoying.
That's enough!
And you've already attacked it, Jesus.
I hate elves! You're gonna have to try harder than that! I hate elves!
I hate shield guys so much. Like it'd be one thing if they had wooden shield, but they got freaking metal one being against it. She don't have no heavy attack.
Why are you make this hurt.
I don't know what moves would really be good in this situation. Usually this is about all I got. I can't do like...
Why are you doing that again? Gonna
You slightly roll beside you, but I don't think you just turn before you can cover
fearsome in all of Mordor. That's enough!
I really wish the shield guys at least had normal wide attacks so you could do the counter attacks. Just don't have that ability.
That must have really hurt! I hate elves!
I guess I do that. Yes.
Enough!
Forgot I had to into the pop up.
I'll slice you open!
Just try stealthing, because Jesus Christ.
My work on the others, but not me! You're dead!
I'm still used to stab you in the back, I guess. Use fire action recovery.
Why are you doing that again? I'll have your hand.
He completely dodged the fire. Great!
You're mine!
I really wouldn't mind if they added other methods to deal with this. Because the Talion strikes was the only thing I can really do. Of course, execution time.
Look at that! Let's see. We'll find ya!
He lost me.
Gonna cut you down! Stay away, you blob!
At least with Talion, I have so many more ways to deal with this guy.
Oh! Did I do something bad? I'll cut you to pieces! Why are you doing that again? I'll slice you open!
Talion strikes can be recommended. Chop. Chop.
That's enough!
You have to do that as well.
Gonna gut ya!
Come on. At least you can't adapt to the freaking Talion strike. next game on my list was Outriders.
Why are you doing that again? Now take this!
Outriders, I played it all the way through. It was a pretty good...
Gonna make this hurt!
Pretty good 6. I'd say like a 5 to 5.5.
Did you really think that'd work on me?
Toxic rage.
I'm just getting... You're dead!
But I remember the story is completely forgettable. Like I can't tell you anything about the story. That's how forgettable it was. I remember the classes and like the counterplay and everything of the game was just absurdly bland. I think it boiled down to everybody doing practically the same thing. And there were like very certain key weapons to use. Everything was kind of like bullet sponges. And that tip's not very helpful against the guy that's laying
Let's see your gun!
Arrows.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh, it actually works. Didn't freaking counter it. Jesus. Somebody gave me Sweet Radiance versus Open Rage. Both are pretty good. I guess I'll stick with this one since I have the max focus. Yeah, I remember getting all the way to the end game of Outriders, grinding it out, doing a bunch of things, but I remember the end game being absurdly shallow. You're just fighting the same enemies, very, very spongy. I think like the setup I had was that my gun had like 100 rounds, and it was just pretty much a bullet hose.
Saragast is beautiful in its way. Endless fields of stark white ice and snow. What a lovely place for you to be buried.
tiny ledge.
You won't trick me! Is she training him?
That dazes you.
Not before, not now! You don't think I'll remember?
What's this one do? That's pretty nice. As long as they can keep the freezing going, getting better source of healing than the other one would be nice. And then again, how do I exactly do the multi-traps? Because remember earlier I was using it is you can lay down 4. Now it lays down 4 at once. Okay, then yeah, I'm going with the other one. If it lay down 4 at once, that would be a lot more helpful. But yeah, I'm not gonna take my time to constantly laying out 4 freaking traps.
Wait, I smell something.
I'm done with loot. I'm done with feasting and drink. I seek simpler pleasures. Testing myself against an unforgiving land. Hunting beasts. And, oh yes, killing elves. You don't let her knife you up!
Don't let her!
Weak to the light.
This is it! What?
Into execution.
Watch out! Can't loot! What do they...
How many? How many like...
You bring your bow. Bow and shot when blinding an enemy. I kinda like the ice bow more. I'll be honest. This dagger. It said increase our freezing cone.
Me have you sent to
I
Mordor?
don't know if I like that. Because if it doesn't, like, Cone's just already pretty good. I don't know if I would want to nerf it into just being a freeze cone.
None like you. You are...
Is this area done? Yeah, so we go here, and then maybe going here. And then probably ending up here. I don't think she'll end up. Yeah. I'm gonna go over there. Yeah, the next games on my list are a mix between love-hate, just bad ones, that fallen out of love with, games that kind of got worse over time.
My lady, I have searched every corner of Mordor for you. Ever since I first heard the stories of an elf that burned with the brightness of a sun, I never imagined you would be so enchanting.
Oh.
I hereby renounce the dominion of the Dark Lord, the Bright Lord, whatever that cursed eye atop Barad-dûr is. I pledge myself here and now to you.
There we go, bodyguard. Come in handy for the enemies. Call it quits here. And then next stream I'll focus on. I'll do all these poison thingies first, and then continue with the quest line. Does phone thingy is on 20%, so it stopped tracking for a second. Does the quest board show progress? Yes. So yeah, I'm about 60% of the way through. What are these? Oh, this is the challenge things. So yeah, already 50% done with this. Not bad. So I should be able to finish it by next stream then. And then I'll go into Aranor's DLC. I think Baranor's is just the one region. I just don't remember how good Baranor's kit is. Being in a single region, I don't think it's very good. That's fine. Gotta get those done. Yeah. 81 hours for 100% there, and this one 2 hours for 50%. Not bad.